All right, guys, I got my telescope set up. We're going to be looking at the sun here. We're going to be tracking it along. And we're going to watch nothing happen afterwards. Okay? You finish getting set up here.
My brother says he's watching.
Really? Cool. Cool story, John. I'll do all the talking, all right?
Hello?
I'm here.
Do you see me right now talking to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay, yeah. Yep. Well,
Yep.
I was texting, now I'm talking to you. You might be on delay, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, yeah, right. Yep. All right, well, that's it. I got a lot of people watching. I think I got over 25,000 people watching.
Damn.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you never know. It goes up and down. Well, you can donate a little. What are you sending in Amazon? Oh, really? Oh, okay, cool. I'll check it out. Yeah, thanks.
If it doesn't work, give me a call.
talk
We'll
to you,
figure
man.
this thing out.
That was my brother, so he could see me talking to him on a live
Oh, okay. I got you. What was I doing? Oh, yeah.
stream. He says he's not donating any money, though, because he's always cheap.
Oh,
You hear
darn.
that?
That's a shame.
You hear that, brother?
That's a
Cheap
shame.
ass.
Damn. Call a nigga cheap ass. Hey, y'all go retweet my
He
tweet
says
if you
he
don't
would have
mind.
donated 1 cent, but it won't let him. Oh, you can't see outside. Oh, let me fix that.
What a shithole.
Now you can.
You should buy some
Let's go
crypto.
to a different view. Let's go to a
Maybe not now, though. Maybe wait.
little bit of haze up there. A little bit.
What's up,
I'm gonna
chat?
check my
We
satellite.
bite. Appreciate the like. Let's figure this thing out.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, if it
Little bit of
doesn't work,
haze.
call me back. We'll figure this thing out. Damn, they took my stream
At the
down for
worst
the
possible
damn
moment.
fight.
Of course. We're only 31 minutes away.
Let's go. Let's fucking go, man. Oh, he's in Detroit. All right. Let's
Coming
take
from
it
the
over to
southwest.
Dallas.
I'm going to go change the angle on that camera here.
All right.
I'll be right back.
No rush. We'll be here.
Sensation. You'll
Ooh.
feel the changes, you'll hear the changes, you'll see the changes. And I don't know about you, but I don't get
When are
enough
the
wrong in
earthquakes?
my life, so it's
They in
really
Mexico.
a spectacular effect.
I want to change the
I clearly have kind of a crooked face right here, but it's really important
Really,
to note
nigga?
that you have
Come on,
to
man.
wear these glasses. So why is it so important to make sure that you are wearing the glasses?
Why?
Right, you will damage your eyes if you look at the sun. Everybody learned that in kindergarten, right? So we don't want to look at the sun. Even though the moon may be blocking most of it,
She's lying. It's perfectly
it's
fine to
still
do.
too bright to
It's
look
not
at
true.
your eyes.
You can look
have
at it.
to
I looked
wear
at it.
The glasses
I didn't have glasses.
until the moon entirely covers.
You just can't see it. If you don't wear the
Once
glasses, you can't
silver
see it, though.
starts to pass through on the other side, you have to put those glasses back on. But during totality, you have to take the glasses off in order
Yeah.
to see the corona.
That's crazy,
Dr.
bro.
Carolyn Mercer, Chief Technologist for NASA's Science
Here we
Mission
go,
Directorate.
boys.
Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us and kind of break down all of these details
It's
here.
fucking
Anything
crazy,
else you want to add
man.
about any of this before I let you go?
So just wishing for clear skies all along the path. It's looking pretty good so far here in Cleveland.
Are you one of those Satan worshipers? Is that why? Is that why?
Fingers crossed it's going to stay clear.
That's what we're all hoping for. Thank you again for being here.
Thank you.
All right, and I talked a little bit earlier about this megaphone that we are using, and you can see we are starting to get some images in right now. This is from Luis Roman over in Odessa, Texas. It says, "It is here" by Odessa, Texas, and you can see that partial eclipse that is happening. We definitely want to get all of your photos, your videos here. So to send them to us, it's pretty easy. All you have to do is hold your phone up to that QR code that's right there.
Bro, I thought he was going to say, hold your phone up and take a
screen,
picture.
and you can easily submit those photos and videos.
Hold your
Just let
phone
us
up,
know your name
take a picture.
and where you are located. Again, we're going to be showing these all throughout our coverage here over the next several hours. I do want to pop up some of the other images that we do have coming in via NASA right now. This is actually over on the Pacific coast of Mexico. You can see that partial eclipse is officially underway, and it's just going to be a matter of minutes, let's say, a few minutes, until we do see the moon pass over the sun, and you'll get that full.
The dumb people like, which one is the
eclipse.
moon?
It is going to
It's
be
the
taking
moon, the
place,
left
of course, in
winger.
Mexico. Then it's going to move up.
It looks
that
like
path
the
of
moon.
Totality, and we will see it in places like Texas, eventually over into New York, and then it will move over toward Canada. The time now 1:29 on the East Coast and 10:29 on the West Coast. My name is Josh Breslow, and I'm here for the next several hours to bring you all of your top stories and live
What a life
events.
you
can
have there.
see this is yet another shot coming in out of Dallas. And speaking of Dallas, we want to check in with our Fox 4 Dallas team for their live coverage.
We will continue to keep a shot of the sun. That shot in particular from UT Arlington. We'll have it up on your
When
screen.
did the earthquake
through
start?
Totality.
And it really has been so fun. In fact, I'd like to hear from Blake and Dan, the excitement level. You can really feel it from people as we get closer and closer, and as we're showing shots like what we just saw, that it has begun. So Peyton Yeager has had the opportunity to talk to so many people from near and far. She's finished her kettle corn. So let's check in with Peyton in Ennis.
And sneak this. This pretty bitch is done with her kettle corn. Now we can
all the way
talk.
from Manchester. What brought you here to
Wait on
North
Miss
Texas,
Pretty.
specifically Ennis?
The solar eclipse, of course.
So you have family in Houston. Talk to
it.
me about your travels.
Yes, we flew into Houston on Wednesday, visited the uncle and aunt there. We've then popped up to Austin to visit our cousin, and then we're now in Ennis for the eclipse.
Texas tour. That's what you're doing. So he went to the 2017
I want to tour your house
solar
later.
eclipse, correct? Where were you?
We were in the middle of Nebraska for that one.
How about a tour
And now
your
you're here
bedroom?
for this one. Okay, let's look up a little bit at the partial. You know, we're already starting. Okay, yeah, we can see it a little bit blocked. This is how it started last time, correct?
That's it, definitely. Less clouds though this time as well, so we can see more of it.
Okay. How have you enjoyed Ennis? Anything stuck out to you?
Just how clean and friendly everyone is. The town's so beautiful and pretty with all the flowers. Everyone's so friendly.
Yeah, it's
happy
America,
to help.
bitch.
It's just a
Yeah,
great
y'all
vibe.
niggas thought we was slacking.
People this time?
Yeah,
Or were you in a
it's
field
nice over
last
here.
Time, or how was it different?
That's it. Last time we just pulled up at a truck stop.
The
It
cars
was,
aren't tiny.
Out on the grass out the front. So this time we parked up in
We
town.
drive on the
We
right
can
side
walk
of the
around,
road.
Go to the cafes and whatnot.
We have greenery.
And you're spending the whole day here?
Definitely.
USA,
That's it.
bitch.
And he's going to New Orleans after this, right? To just have fun?
Yeah. Well, we were over here. We thought we may as well travel to somewhere
The
else.
real
So, yeah, New
English,
Orleans it is
nigga.
tomorrow. For a
Sound
couple of days
right.
there.
My
Our
last
English
question
sounds
is, how
right,
fortunate
bitch.
for you to witness two total solar eclipse?
I think that's it. And once you've seen one, you want to see another one. So the plans are for
I
the next
disagree.
one as well.
Once you've seen one, you've
2026.
seen them.
Where are you gonna? Where?
Well, it's going over Iceland, Spain.
Yeah, why are you
so
asking?
We don't know where yet.
You want to
That
make
is
me
so
that?
fantastic. Thank you so much, Richard, for joining us on Fox 4.
Richard.
You have been fantastic. Back to you guys.
Richard is being in different bodies again.
All right, Pete, thanks. Do you think we can get Fox 4 to send us to Iceland or Spain for the next one?
So but maybe northern Oklahoma and Kansas were going to be visible in 2045, 21 years from now.
Okay, we'll see about
I'll be
that.
retired by then, though. So.
Okay.
Maybe not you.
I don't believe it. We're here at the Pro. 7,000 people are here celebrating, getting a chance to soak up this experience here. And not only is it a great spot to watch, but also scientists here to learn from. So many different activities for people to do inside and outside of the Pro. That is great. We're in that period where it's a little bit cloudy here.
It's peekaboo. Yeah.
As Peyton was able to see it, we're not able to see it. It's going to be kind of like that as we move on.
It's going to require some luck. I mean, there are going to be some folks in North Texas during that critical 4-minute time period, 140 to 144, that are going to see clear skies, and others that are going to have to keep their fingers crossed.
It's taking forever, dog.
See it here. This is a prime example of
that shit gonna take forever.
But just a few seconds ago, we saw clouds moving across, so it's all about timing.
I wonder what the flat earthers. Is there a flat earther streaming right now?
And so we are.
Let's see if there's a flat earther streaming. Let's try and find a flat earth. Was Sanchez? I mean, they probably like. They probably buried in the algorithm. Yeah, flat Earth eclipse. Then they niggas got the banner at the top. Flat Earth is not true. We live on a ball. Here's one.
Yeah, just time zone.
So it's not. So it's happening at the same time.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So the people at 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 6 technically are witnessing exactly the same thing at exactly the same point in time. Yes, it's just the time zone thing because of the rotation. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Never mind then.
Bro. Oh, I think we're going down a rabbit hole right now, dog. He's like being.
That's what. Thank you, by the way, for shortening it. I tend to explain things. Someone else may have a better reason.
So these are all my flat earthers?
I'm not a flat earther.
So Eli, let me help me understand. Are you talking about the lunar eclipse happening over a span of time that is an hour or more?
Well, solar eclipse.
There are a bunch of dumbasses in this fucking chat, bro. I can't believe half of you guys believe the Earth is flat.
And I'm just talking
Well,
about.
hello, nice person.
If I'm gonna see it at like 3:30, you know, I'm just saying someone couldn't have already witnessed it when 3:30 came. You see what I'm saying? But no, when it's 3:30 for me, someone else is witnessing it at 1. Mexico is witnessing it at like some other time. Yada yada yada. I think. I don't know.
Bro, y'all
But if
niggas.
Yeah, so that's what.
Dumb. I thought the Earth was flat for like a day because I was like, well, shit, it is flat from my perspective. So maybe it is flat. I ain't never been to space. But then you start thinking a little bit. It's like, yeah, shit ain't flat, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to make the distinction between the eclipse elapsing over a given span of time versus the eclipse elapsing at a given point in time and folks at the same present time in different time zones observing that. There's a difference.
Yeah, if it's the latter, then forget everything I said.
Okay.
All right, we'll check back in on the flat earthers once we get more into the totality of the eclipse. But for now, let's go back to, where was I? Not this guy. We're gonna have to have multiple windows open.
from that area. Do want to bring in a guest now. Steve Abel is the Vice President of Zoological Operations for SeaWorld San Antonio, joining us live to talk more about how the animals respond here. Thank you so much for taking the time to be here with us.
Well, hi, Josh. We're all thrilled to be here with you. The park is buzzing. You might say everybody's
It's
over
cloudy
the
as
moon
hell.
about what's going on today here in San Antonio. It's an exciting time.
Nah, fam, you
and
mad.
We're really, really excited to see what our animals
You
are going
mad.
to do. If anything,
They ain't gonna do shit.
with the solar eclipse. So good to be here.
They gonna be like, damn, it's dark.
First off, I have to
They got dark
ask,
real quick.
what
It's a cloud.
are you expecting from the animals? Because what do they do? I know that we were hearing from Fox
They don't
4
do
Dallas
anything.
that, some of the animals, bugs specifically, make a certain sound. So what do we anticipate will be happening?
Yeah, that's a great question. And, I asked
I'm kind of
that
scared
question-
how pessimistic I am on the end of the world part, because what if that shit do happen because I'm so pessimistic? What if it's because me being so pessimistic that they be like, all right, God be like, all right, you don't believe?
Myself, just recently, I was up at our orca show, our orca presentation at 12 o'clock, and I wanted to see if there was any effect on the whales early on, and they were flawless. But I wound up talking with Dr. Kelly Miller. I'm not sure if most of you folks know, but we have Dr. Kelly Miller here, and she's from the Southwest Research Institute. She's actually a cosmochemist. So she studies this type of thing. She did an amazing presentation on what we were expecting to see with the science of what happens with these solar eclipses. And I asked her that exact same question, and she kind of deferred it back to us, the animal experts. So what we have been doing here to answer that question is science, right? And that starts with us with observation. So the last 3-4 days, we've had our entire zoological...
I know, just like your name is Mr. T. That isn't the moon blocking the sun. Bro.
Team at almost every exhibit, our
I don't
honor
want
exhibit
my
right here.
people in the chat saying dumb stuff. But then it's like y'all kind of reveal your intelligence to me.
Here at our sea lion exhibit with our killer whales, with our dolphins, with our flamingos, birds who can sometimes be impacted by day and night cycles. And we've observed them from a baseline set of behavioral observations.
Okay, I must have tuned. What happened is I tuned into these guys right here, and that's where all the stupid people started coming in.
Because the phenomena that we see is the phenomena that we see, right? But then the claim is that these bodies are so far apart from each other that there shouldn't be these huge discrepancies of the sizes of the things that we see during the phenomena. It will indicate to me that those distances that they claim, 300,000 miles from the moon, 93 million miles away from the sun, that doesn't add up to the math here, to what we observe in reality.
Well, don't they say the sun, they tell you the sun lights half the earth up at the same time, don't they? So if it's going to be covered at one point, then all the half of that earth will be in darkness at the same time. Ching.
Girl, you heard me earlier. I said that I'm in the East Coast and I can drive right. I'm gonna get 89% of the eclipse, but if I drive 300 miles, I can change it to 100%. 11% changes by driving a little bit, and when these things are such.
Yeah, nigga, try and be there and then drive 300 miles away. Nigga, have you ever been on an airplane and like went towards the sun and the sun stay in one spot? Like, come on, man. Come on, man.
Far away from it, from the earth, like what they claim. Obviously, they're not.
Okay, well, so there's still an argument on the table then. Wait, So wait, everyone in the path of totality should be seeing 100% of this phenomenon, or am I wrong?
I get it. So, if we
No,
had
man,
someone
shut
here,
up, not you.
okay, go.
The path of totality, like as long as you're in that, then everybody there is seeing 100% of it. But people outside of that are seeing less of it. I guess. Like,
Right.
say if you're in, what's below Canada? I don't know. Somewhere over there, it's a no go. Somewhere under Canada. What's over there? I don't even know. Wisconsin? Where's that at?
Like, bro, you don't even know where anything is. And you trying to be celestial and shit. You don't even know where the states are.
Well, I mean, pretty much, bro. You got the path of totality. Like you said, they all see the full eclipse, and then once you start to travel east or west from that, that whatever mile radius just decreases, right, until eventually you don't see any eclipse.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I think I still take issue with why should this little piece of land change what you see in the sky? Moving from I mean, America's.
Damn. Ain't nobody got time to explain that shit to you. If you can't understand that shit, man, you just can't understand it, man. It's a very small margin for it's a very small. How can I say it? They can't hear me. It don't fucking matter. They can't hear me no way. Where we at? It's such a small margin of area of. Man, how can you explain that shit? It's such a precise thing. That's why. You know what I'm saying? The sun is always in front of the moon, bro. Like every day. The only time it's not in front of the moon, in front of the sun, is when it's behind the earth. Who the fuck, man?
Yeah, your critique comes down. Yeah, your critique comes down to this. You have the phenomenon itself, which can be perceived.
Let me close this one.
That the solar eclipse are that it turns tonight and all
baby
The bugs.
The bugs making sound.
Yeah, the bugs might start the night song early, so we're gonna see if it happens out here at Canyon Creek Elementary School. Back to you.
Okay, I would like to point out, if anybody missed it, the moment, Lori, when your son stepped in for the assist with your youngest, so adorable. Those kids are raised right.
I love
that was
Lori gets to be there with her children. And can I just say they have grown up so sweet. It's been fun watching.
Okay, and just the way that they describe things, right? The bugs will start to sing their night song. The sun is being eaten piece by piece. If you have the opportunity, again, to just be in the moment as we experience this together, put the phone down, put the pictures down. NASA will take care of all the photography, I promise. I'm sure we'll have a huge album on our website when it's all said and done. But just be there and experience the moment because it really is going to be just truly phenomenal.
And we keep saying...
And that is our Fox 4 Dallas team. They do have their live coverage. We have been checking in with them over the past several hours and will continue to do so. But I do want to bring you back out to this live image we have. A beautiful one as that partial eclipse is getting underway over in Dallas. It's really zoomed in. That's why you're seeing really just how close it
You
is.
got
And
that
also,
faith in science. It ain't really that, man. It's just kind of common sense. Like, you just think about it a little bit. If you just imagine that the Earth is actually round and we are going through space, it makes a lot of sense, bro. When you start trying to say, "Oh, it's flat," then you start trying to make it fit that, and you start getting confused. But that's because your CERN is powering up. That's what I'm worried about, nigga. Them niggas. Can y'all stop touching shit? Stop touching.
so it's kind of moving around videos our way, so we can show them on our web here. And I do want to take a look at one of the images we have.
Mexico, any earthquakes in Mexico yet?
This is actually
no?
out of
Okay.
Mexico, where they are getting closer and closer to totality. I mean, very close at this point.
The moment of truth from Mexico.
That is the moon right there that is essentially about to
So
block
going
the
off
sun.
of the conspiracies, it should be a wave of earthquakes starting from Mexico and just a ripple of waves going through.
In a matter of minutes, we're going to have all those images for you right here on Live Now from Fox as it does get underway. For now, I want to get another quick 2-minute commercial
Peas,
break
and I
out
talked
of the
about that
way,
on
but
last
on
stream.
the other side, we'll check right back in with our Fox 4 Dallas team for their live coverage of the Total Solar Eclipse 2024.
Let's go back to my man over here. What he talking about? My man in Detroit. Oh, he got 9 minutes. Really? In Detroit, 9 minutes? It's just not starting in Texas. Bro, that flare is still there, yo. Are we gonna die?
Eight minutes.
Oh, it's right there. You can see it.
Not bad. Come on, son. Hang in there.
I'm not your son.
Don't let the clouds mess us up. We got 8 minutes.
I bet he's excited though. It's probably his first time seeing one. As an astronomer. Yeah, slide that bitch. Slide that bitch. Next. Let's go back to the flat earthers, see what they're I can't wait till they start this. They ain't got no. They ain't gonna
Only
show
other
it.
perception thereof. So
Like, it's no other flat earthers live.
So yeah.
I mean, I could use that argument. You know, it's very easy to use that argument. Oh, except your position. Oh, except your belief. Oh, except your argument. Well, yeah, that's just being logically consistent. You know, law of non-contradiction.
Oh, space. Oh, no, it's a
So,
scam.
so what do we know about
I almost
this
fell for the
eclipse that's gonna
scam.
happen tonight, right? This
Don't send me
sun's
crypto.
you're not gonna be able to see the.
It's solar.
Yeah,
I've heard.
yeah. I'm saying it because I'm in UK and I won't see it. and
Yeah.
It's getting
Yeah.
it's getting to dusk time where I am now. But so what's going to happen? The light in the sky we call the sun is going to disappear
Yeah.
for a period of time.
Okay.
Do we know what's causing that?
Really, nigga?
The moon.
When the solar eclipse happens, is the moon nowhere else to be found? Or is it on the other side of the world?
Oh God.
You can't make these arguments, bro. They're fallacious. You have to ask them about the measurement.
Yes, where are you from?
They're fallacious.
If the thermal energy is coming,
What time does the eclipse happen?
If the
See, they
thermal
so into their belief that the Earth is flat that it's confusing them.
You are in the US. I'll post it in the side chat, the link, so you can
That's
look it up
Speedy
yourself.
being disruptive.
Okay, thank you. I'm in the Eastern time zone, so yeah.
It gives you exact time per city.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
If you what was I saying, Gregory? Did you hear the beginning of what I was trying to say? Forget.
Our daughter lives in California. That's the great thing about Fox Local, right? I mean, you can tune in from anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, really, and watch the
Yeah, that's what they should be talking about. They should be talking about that CERN shit. That's up their lane right there.
That are watching on Fox Local, that are watching on Fox4News.com. I mean, this is really the place to be to get the full total eclipse coverage experience, no matter where you are in the world, because we will bring you to every place that you need to be. Speaking of which, we're headed to Waco next, right?
We're going to go to Melissa Wilson, actually with our sister station in Houston, who has traveled to Waco to check out what's going on there. Melissa.
Well, hello there, Stephen, Heather. I tell
shit.
you what, I'm in my element. I'm a Baylor grad, and so I'm happy to be home, so to speak. But it's great to be in Waco. And guess what? We have blue sky, and we have gotten to experience every moment of the partial eclipse so far. And that was so unlikely that it would happen. And so we are thrilled. It has been so exciting to see students here. They're all checking it out, and they're having so much fun. Are you having fun, guys?
Yo, I'm not gonna let a guy called Joe the Toe troll me. You can't get me, bro. You should change your name to like a real name. Then you might get me.
Okay, so it's a perfect day here at Baylor because it's Dia de Oso, so students don't have any classes. They are celebrating the Day of the Bear. But why we're on Baylor campus is they have teamed up with the city.
This dude should be in some. This nigga changed it.
It's hazy, but we're fighting through the haze. The sun is bright enough. We're going to do this.
Man, it's about to pee on itself. Man, it's about to pee on himself. He's so excited.
Book that you can read to understand it, I guess. At some point,
I
it's gonna be saved.
Yeah, it's a globe model, and the sun lights half the Earth up, and at one moment it's going to be blocked. So half the Earth should be in darkness at exactly the same time.
Oh my God, bro. Oh man.
Right.
That's not happening. What
Size
are
of
you
the
going to do
sun, size of the rays, size of the moon, size of the planet. Please think again before you say it, because I'm dealing with stupidity at this point.
Yeah, man.
Again,
the moon
so
is
factors-
way too far away for it, and it's not big enough, man. Like the moon, like that's obvious. First off, it's gonna be smaller anyway because it's smaller than the Earth. Like that's.
So that's a non-argument.
Size of the sun, size of the moon,
So that's a non-argument.
speed of
So
the
start making it,
lights,
please.
and the size of the Earth.
No. See.
And then you have the time, and please think again. We're going
you're erring.
Yeah, your answer is entirely incorrect.
Here's where you have erred.
All right.
Here's where you have erred. So you're saying a bunch of basic things.
Yes, because I'm dealing with toddlers. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it together.
Yeah, we're not gonna allow you to do the voice panel. You don't have the right to do the voice panel. Stop being disrespectful.
Not here's where you've made sense. Here's where you have erred. Just because I told you said something that's basic doesn't mean that was where you erred. Making sense. No. So where you erred was thinking that an eclipse is exactly like what you would imagine with basic objects. See, but if you open a book, the book will tell you that the light rays that are parallel happen to go in a concave direction around the moon to the Earth. Now that right there is the exact opposite, aside from all the basic stuff you were talking about. You know, if you block something with the
They're not being stupid enough though. Like I need to say something stupider. Damn, man, said 1 minute. I want to see when they first cracked the seal of that shit. Oh, y'all can't see him. Oh, you can.
It has finally arrived. Okay, who's going to see it first? They should be touching the break right about now.
No
The
Diddy,
simulation says in the bottom right, or about the 4 o'clock position, if my camera is rotated correctly, it should come up in the 4 o'clock position. Let's see. Where are you, Moon? Bring it on.
This shit don't never come.
Ah, I see it. There it is, on the right. Very close, very close. On the right. Wow. Finally. Almost right on time.
Yeah. That's crazy. Science, guys. Science. Oh, here come the flat earthers. I love it.
It has begun.
Then what are we on then? How about that? What is Earth on? If it's flat, what is it on? What's it sitting on flat? What's it on? The back of a turtle. And what's he on?
Hello?
A plane. We don't know how far it goes out, dummy.
We're going. I'm still going. I
That's
got
a
the
good
live
one.
stream going. I'm talking to you on my
And what's
live
the
stream.
plane on?
Yeah, I think I got about 40,000 people watching
Or
right
in.
now. 48,000. Yeah. Crazy. Yep. It's cloudy, but I can still see it.
A Moeba? What's that?
Yep. Yep. Hanging. Okay, I'll talk
And what's
to you,
he
man.
in?
Bye.
Turtles all the way down. We don't know. Maybe it's called We Are in Space on Earth.
We
Maybe
did
that.
it. We made it. We can see it happening.
Maybe that. Why don't you just go to the end then? Why don't you just go to the end and prove it? Ain't nobody got to the end. Ain't nobody snuck to the end and almost got caught and ran back and told everybody. I keep looking on that one. Mexico should be close, huh?
I will be
I'm not
right
crafty,
back.
but I'm trying.
Super
Okay.
easy to do. Okay, so go ahead and close the top. Here's your piece of tape.
Oh gosh.
Can't ever get to the end.
Tape for me too.
All right, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's round.
Same thing here with the.
Just come back to where you were.
With the tinfoil that you're going to put on just one side of it,
Okay.
right? You'll need some
Done.
tape, but
All
we'll
right.
improvise.
Okay.
They're called pinhole pinhole viewers for a reason. What you're going to do is take a pin at a tiny little hole in here, right? You can actually use the tip. Yeah, there you go. Okay, perfect. That's all you need. Now, think of this as a projector, right? You're going to stand with your back to the sun, and what's going to happen is the sun will enter that little pinhole, and it will project an image onto that movie screen that you just made. Then all you're doing is looking through here, and what you will see, just like playing in real time,
Really,
the inside
nigga?
of the box will show the way that the moon is blocking out the sun. So you've got all of these things in your house right now. So again, please, if you want to go outside and enjoy the eclipse and you just don't have the glasses, I guarantee you've got a shoebox, a cereal box, an Amazon box, whatever it is that you need to get the job done.
That's a great tip.
Yeah, I'll post a tutorial on social
Bro,
media
that's
as well,
fucking
if
stupid.
you want to pass along.
I mean, yeah, because you put a dot in there, yeah. But it won't be like looking up at it. Just look up at it.
For us. I would imagine the crowds have grown
Just look.
exponentially over at the Pro since we
They
first
blocked
checked in with you a couple
Antarctica.
hours
How
ago.
do all the countries agree on one thing but can't on anything
I
else?
feel like we're not doing enough. We don't have any crafts over here.
I don't know, man. Whatever that reason they say is
food
for.
trucks galore. They have live
Because all them
music,
people
as
can't
well.
lie.
And,
You ever
in
thought about
about
that?
8 minutes
How
or
is
so,
everybody keeping that shit alive?
The folks
man?
down in
Come on.
Mexico are going to have
You're
that
trolling. I get
chance to
it.
see
You remember.
Totality, and
So I know you
will
ain't
not
really
be
stupid.
much
You remember.
longer than them. 7,000 people
Uh-oh, Mexico.
here at the Pro. I can tell you, every one of them has shown up based on the site of it. There are a lot of people that are inside. Of course, all those people.
The
will make
earthquake
their
should
way
be any
out,
minute now, right?
For their chance to see, and we've had
He
some
died
quite
well
a few
still
breaks in the
buying.
clouds. Hopefully,
I tell you, yeah. Again, we're hoping that in 37 minutes and 40 seconds from now, we get at least a few breaks during that 4-minute
some
stretch
minutes
of
here.
totality here, because it will be very, very special. I guarantee you.
I'm
So-
feeling a lot more optimistic as we've
I feel
we've
sorry
made our
for
way
dude
through
with
the
the
morning.
telescope, 'cause
Definitely
he gonna
from
see it after
seeing what
everybody
we've
else
been
done
able to
already
see
seen
so
it.
far. For now, Steve and Heather, we'll send it back to y'all on the roof.
All right, thank you both. So I love the craft. That's super fun. If somebody doesn't, well, and it's easy and it doesn't cost much if you have the
For
materials, and it keeps people safe. But let's talk about the glasses too.
Okay, so I know a lot of people, so we had the partial solar eclipse just a few years ago.
Yes.
And a lot of people at the time took the glasses, popped them in the junk drawer, right, and said, okay, I'll pull them out again in 2024 when the big show happens. So listen, over time, they might get scratched, they might get damaged. If your glasses have any scratches on them, they're really not safe. So here's a
Mr.
quick
Beast
way
couldn't
to
even
make
buy a
sure
trip
that the
to
glasses
Antarctica.
that you have are, first of all, effective,
Bro,
two, and then safe
you
as
could
well.
literally
The first thing you're
take
gonna
the
look
boat
for is that ISO
to. They have
certification,
cruises
right?
to
So the,
Antarctica, yo. If you really about that shit, you can take a trip on the boat, get to Antarctica, run away. Run away. Just run. Wear all white. Like just dress all white drip, puffer coat, and just run. And just walk towards wherever. Just pick a direction. I guess you would walk, what, south? Walk south as far as you can. It'll take a long, you gotta, damn. You have to be really prepared to do that. You can sail that shit yourself. Really? Because you could sail to the south of Antarctica. It's my VPN. You could go take a trip. Boom. I mean, what's this? How many miles is that? You don't have the thing beside it? That's got to be a couple 100 miles. Sail. I mean, I wouldn't even sail to here. That'd be too obvious. Sail to like here. You know what I mean? They ain't watching the whole thing. Don't sail to over here. Sail to this side. Boom. Take you a bunch of food. A bunch of lighters, some wood for fires. Because how you going to burn? You got to buy. I think about that stuff. You're going to have to bring some wood. Bring some wood. I mean, you're going to bring a lot of wood. Yeah. That's probably going to be your most needed resource is wood. And just start walking. I mean, shit, you taking your own boat. You got enough bread. You take your own boat. You could take some ATVs down there. Take you some ATVs. It won't be that way. Gasoline. You can do some exploring. Park the boat. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a pretty dope plan. Like, if you really think it through, you could probably do it. I mean, you probably just would have to sail the whole way, though, because how are you going to get your boat down here? So you have to sail a lot of the way. I mean, Argentina, that's a pretty big country. You can stock up Argentina. I mean, shit, go to Africa, South Africa. Where else can you go? Australia, New Zealand. I bet the best route would be like going this way. Boom. Cause this is above the Pacific. So ain't nobody good. It probably ain't shit here. It's probably nothing. No bases or anything. There's bases here, base here. Boom. And then just start walking south. And if you come out over here, matter of fact, go here. And then trek all the way to Davis Station. If you make it to Davis Station, it's round. You were wrong. You wasted a lot of money trying to prove it.
Check in with Chicago as well as Detroit and Philadelphia.
Look at it breaking!
The first cities in the U.S. to see that total eclipse, complete darkness there, will be about 2:40 p.m. Eastern time. That's going to be in Texas. Right. So
really,
about 30 minutes from now, the last of them will be about 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. That is going to be in Maine. The path of the total solar eclipse.
Okay, we've just lost touch with Mexico.
122 miles wide. and NASA estimates nearly 32 million people live in that path of totality, but an additional 150 million people live within 200 miles of that path. Again, that is a beautiful image right now as we are seeing that totality happening over along
You witnessed it
the
here
Pacific
live.
coast of Mexico. They are seeing this first, and then in about 30 minutes, we'll see it move
Witnessed
through
it here
Texas,
live.
and then, as I mentioned,
All right,
a
now,
lot of different areas along
Let's
that
get a
path.
wellness
We'll
check.
to
Let's get a wellness check on
experience what you're
Mazatlan,
seeing right there on
Mexico.
your screen,
Is everyone
courtesy
alive?
NASA, one of many
Any
images that we
earthquakes?
do have and will have. Now, the longest length of totality today in the U.S. is actually going to be in Texas, and that'll last for about 4 minutes and 26 seconds at the center of the eclipse's path. Something that's interesting is that every U.S. state, including parts of Alaska and Hawaii, are going to see at least a partial solar eclipse. So just because you're not in that path of totality, do know that you are probably getting some kind of partial solar eclipse if you do walk outside, but make sure that you are wearing those special glasses. Never look right at the sun without those special glasses on.
We G's over here.
Again, a live look right now coming in from NASA TV. This is the Solar Eclipse 2024. It's countdown to totality, and for folks along the Pacific coast of Mexico, the first to see this, they are now in that moment of totality. It's beautiful here, so I just want to leave that up for you.
Is Mexico
on your screen
alive?
at this time, so you can watch totality achieved there over in the Pacific coast of Mexico.
Check. Mexico is alive? Okay, thank you. So far, so good, guys.
Oh, beautiful to look
Waste
at
Management
there. I
just
wanna kinda
slammed the
leave it on your
dumpster and
screen
shook our
without me
apartment.
talking
Freaked
so
me
much,
out.
so you can get that view.
I think that was
Again,
scary.
you are looking
And I was
over in the
sitting here
Pacific
even now like,
coast
oh,
of
shit,
Mexico
what if
as
this ground
totality
starts
has
shaking?
arrived. You're going to watch as it goes back into a partial
see
solar
all ass.
eclipse because totality here lasting for about 4.5 minutes, and then it kind of moves right on. But I do want to leave this image up for you on the screen while this totality is happening.
Stop talking like that. It's unnecessary. The word of the day is totality. For sure. All right. It's almost over, guys. It's almost over. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this, guys. One moment of silence for Mexico. Moment of silence.
If you are just joining us here at 2:10 on the East Coast and 11:10 on the West Coast, you are looking at
Armageddon.
totality here over on the Pacific coast of Mexico. This is a view coming in from NASA TV as they do have cameras pointed at the sun pretty much all across not just Mexico and the U.S., Canada as well. So we're going to be checking in with those cameras all throughout the day as we
Now
do
we
get
have a
those
moment of
beautiful views
silence
over the next several hours. Now you are watching our live coverage of the 2024 total solar eclipse presented by Nissan.
I had no
We're gonna
idea.
have these live views from the cameras
That's what
along
this
the
is?
path of totality and check in with our different Fox affiliates. We do have crews that are along the path of totality there in Texas, Illinois, Michigan, and in New York. We're going to be checking
I'm
in
more
with
concerned
Fox
about this
Weather,
flare
NASA,
right
and the
here.
Associated Press as part of our coverage as well.
Why that shit's
now, the
still
first
there?
cities in the U.S. are still minutes away from having that total eclipse, that totality.
Yeah, that flare probably bigger
and
than the
complete
moon
darkness,
itself,
the
though.
first of which will be in Texas.
It's probably
and that's gonna
bigger
be
than, like,
around
Jupiter.
2:40 p.m. Eastern time.
Nah.
The last will be about 3:30 p.m.
Maybe.
Eastern time over in Maine, and then from there,
What's the next
path
biggest one?
does continue
Uranus?
over into Canada.
No Diddy, you know.
Oh, there it is.
And it's gone.
There it goes, right
He's
there
so
on
happy.
the screen. You did see that totality
All right.
existing there for about 4.5
made
minutes,
it.
and now moving on, and we should get a view just like that coming up shortly over in Dallas, Texas. But right there, what you're looking at is the Pacific coast of Mexico. And I do want to pop up this live image that is coming in from NASA. As you can actually
About
see
time y'all
off to
show
the
what they
right
look
side
like.
of your screen,
Yeah, it
that
look like
is
it's
the
nighttime.
image here
Like
that
right
does show
before.
the sun as it was in totality, but also you can see just how many people are watching it off to the left-hand side. That
And the
shows
ground
as it
isn't
did
shaking.
Get completely
All right.
dark. You hear these stories over and over
we're
again from people who
live.
say it's just dark, it's still, there's no wind, and you can kind of see that right there on your screen as folks are hugging, crying.
crying
They
and
do
shit.
become emotional as
Hell
they
yeah.
watch this whole thing.
Because you realize you're on a fucking rock. You're on a fucking rock, man. That's what it felt like, though, for real. Like, you like, oh, shit. I'm on a fucking planet. Okay, guy, we don't know what you're saying. English! Damn it.
And you can see on your screen right now, as we do have the sun coming back out, the moon moving out of the way,
Yeah,
and now you have
motherfuckers
folks
crying,
clapping,
dog.
cheering, and as I said, crying, because once again, it is a very emotional thing to witness. I saw one over in 2017 in
All the
Cookeville,
bitches
Tennessee,
crying.
and it was beautiful. Everyone around me just staring up at the sky as they were just trying to pretty much deal with the emotions that they were overcome by as they were watching. All right, it is now 2:13 on the East Coast and 11:13 on the West Coast. We're going to head to a quick 2-minute commercial break, but do remember that in a
Let's see
matter
what the
of
flat
20
earthers
to
are
30
saying.
minutes, we expect Totality to start in the U.S.
And they coping. It's the cope Discord.
Where a camera has got two ranges. One, the optic is on the floor, and the other one is raised up a couple of feet. It's on a corridor. Now, at the end of the corridor is a
Is that
light.
Cleo?
In the first image, when the camera's on the floor, you can't see the light at the end of the corridor till you lift the camera.
Why don't y'all just prove that it's flat? Just prove that it's flat. Like, if it's flat, it shouldn't be that hard to prove. You know what I'm saying? But they got to come up with all these theories and, like, come on, man. Like, you know what ain't guarded by international forces? The North Pole. Try the North Pole. You can go up there. It's totally doable. Well, actually, the North Pole isn't really part of the flat Earth. The North Pole is actually in the center of the flat Earth. So the only way we can get to the outside is if we go through the Antarctica. But the Antarctica is blocked by the international forces.
Yeah. Like, because we wouldn't let Zanuck do it, so I don't get why. I don't get why
Zen.
the United States to pop in and out whenever he wants.
Doesn't. It's been done.
Wait,
Thank you.
hold on. So that picture that I'm seeing right now with the people under the dude's feet or foot,
The representation.
is that the picture you were talking about? Because I don't think that's proving it. Especially if you're going to go outside to prove that point, rather than show me, okay, actual level flat surface, have some dude walk away.
Wait,
an actually level flat surface.
I've posted the image of which I'm referencing. You'll notice in the first image on the left-hand side, you can't see the light that is placed on the floor at the end of the corridor. Also notice you can't resolve the individual tiles the further that you get
Well,
away.
the light isn't big as the sun, man. Come on, like, you gotta, if you're gonna do it, you gotta do it. You can't use. Yeah, man, you got a whole another hour.
He just explained it to you, and then you just ask that question again.
Cloud cover, but check it out if you like.
You know what? Let's address Yakubianite.
He said it was a reflection error.
This is
No, he said much more than that. You totally missed the point.
I didn't hear everything he said. He got mugged, or what do you call it?
Yeah, like, I do want to address that though. Like, even though Yakubianite is, let's justify why he can't speak for 30 minutes. So he came in, basically fucking with carpet bombed the entire VC by telling you guys that was a reflection. Now, if you look at the image and you look at where it says, what is that, visible light.
You guys are idiots. All right.
NorCal, but the photo, unfortunately, not showing up here on your screen. For now, I do want to head back to our Fox 4 Dallas team as we dip into their live coverage here.
We'll send it back to you.
I'm over here taking pictures of myself for my son. Well, I'm getting the live updates here, right?
So Kelly, you don't know this. I just took a picture of you. One of our evening producer has her glasses on, her chair. She's just staring
She's got
up.
a colander out there.
So,
I mean, she's going to see this thing.
It's a great
For
photo.
sure. Yeah, you know, and again, we also want to remind you the photos that you're sharing with us on social media. Again, I was distracted by my son's at school, obviously watching, and he had the glasses on.
Oh, North Pole is the entrance to the hollow earth. Okay, go check it out. Go check it out. Go check it out, man. Send us some pictures. I mean, if it's actually there, you shouldn't be too hard to find, right? There's nobody guarding the North Pole. Go check it out. Let us know.
People that are showing us pictures of your families and you gathering, please continue to do so. We enjoy seeing you. The sun, the moon, we'll take care of that part.
And how you're
we'll do the heavy lifting.
it.
Yeah, for sure.
And so it's so great that Lori
Yeah,
Brown
stop
is getting to
spamming us
experience.
the
we're
sun,
getting pictures
guys.
of our
We've
children.
got to, we see it.
Lori Brown is actually with her
We wanna
children
see
at
you.
school,
And the principal's children, I
that's
understand,
right.
right?
Preferably
You get a whole
nudes.
family affair at school today. Lori.
Send them.
That's right. So it is so fun to be here at Canyon Creek Elementary School. And now I'm joined by the principal,
Another kid.
Ashley
All right.
Baker, who is also here with her sons today, getting to experience this special
Please give us a
phenomenon.
I like turtles
Tell me
moment.
about
Give us
the
one.
learning opportunity.
I like
What
turtles.
have you done to try to help
You don't give a
capture that
fuck
for
about the
students here?
eclipse. You just want to talk about
Anytime
turtles.
We can get students
I
excited
like turtles.
about real world learning. That's the absolute best. So they've been running outside. They're like, look at the moon. Look, it's starting. It's happening. So excitement is just all
Really,
through the
nigga?
hallways. But leading up to this, the teachers are really talking with their classes about what does this mean? And of course, different levels from pre-K to 6th grade, but so that when they come out, they know what they're looking at. So some classes have already been out here doing before, during, and after sketches.
The U.S. Navy guards the poles. Been there.
I don't believe you.
So you've been to the North Pole? What is it like? Is it a pole or what? Like, is it like a building? Is it a hole in the ground? Is it a big ass gaping hole to the ground?
They're over there now, and so all of the fun and excitement has already started. The kids are super excited. Lunch was pretty loud today, but we'll take it. We love it.
Yes, I love that everyone seems to really get how cool this opportunity is and how rare it is. So Ames is here with us also. So you're in 2nd grade. So tell me about what are you looking forward to and what are you enjoying about this experience so far?
I'm excited for when it gets dark, and I like that the whole moon covers the sun.
Yes, and now we can start to see, we're seeing it happen. So this is Abbott, and he's in pre-K. So what do you think about all of this?
Abbott Hex.
I love it. The moon is gonna turn black.
And it'll be dark out?
Yes.
That is so exciting. Well, thank you for talking with us, and we will
I like
continue
turtles.
to be watching
That shit would've been
the
so
experience
fucking-
from kids' eyes.
I
which is
wanna
really,
go
I think, one
home.
of the most exciting
It's
things
hot
to
out
see,
here.
for sure. All right, back
I
to
don't
you.
like my mommy.
That says it all. I love it.
That's all you have to say.
Yeah, a lot of
My
pictures of
dad
right now, really
beats
looks
my
like a
mommy.
crescent sun. We are 19 minutes away from Totality here across North Texas. Our coverage continues right after this.
A big thank you to our Fox 4 Dallas team as they have been covering this, and we've been checking in on their different programming all throughout the day. Do want to take you out to this live image coming in out of Mexico, where Totality has been reached in this area as well. Looks like we saw that partial eclipse. Now
milking
we have
this shit,
Totality, and it's going back toward partial eclipse once again, but in a matter of about 20 minutes, that's when we expect that Totality in Dallas.
All
and
right.
It's going to keep on going up until it gets past New York into Maine and then over toward Canada. So we'll make sure to bring you all of this as it does happen.
Any earthquakes?
For now, I do want to talk a little bit more about the importance of wearing those glasses. We say it
Oh, let me
time and
see
time
something.
again.
Let's go to Twitter. See what the For You page is saying. The conspiracy theorists, what excuses are they coming up with? Niggas quiet now. Oh, let me refresh. Yeah. It's like my whole feed was Eclipse now. It's nothing. It's not a. I haven't seen anything about the eclipse. It's crazy, bro. Like content scammers, dog. Like content scammers.
You seem to be
Wait, why am I stopping? Hold on. I thought we were taking turns here.
Yeah, I hadn't quite finished. So there was a button there. You said that you could try this yourself. I'd actually prefer it if you did try it yourself, because then you can demonstrate.
Yeah. So one of the questions that you asked was, is that light at
a giant petri dish? What's that on top of? What's that on top of? Planet comes from the word plane, which means flat, but that's when they thought it was flat, though. Yeah, I was in the small classroom. What up, bro? So the Earth is a petri dish on a table. All right, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Man, still waiting on the eclipse. I want to see it in Dallas.
If you feel there's a problem,
I want to
make
see how
an
they
appointment,
react.
get in as quick as possible.
All right, Ronald, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today. We appreciate it.
Thank
you. Y'all run out of content. How to
All
keep
right,
your
you are
eyes
looking
safe.
at a photo coming in from NASA right now. This is a live look, and as you can see, it just kind of disappeared, but that was over in Junction, Texas, and we are looking at just some of the other live images that we have.
Thank you.
Not clear exactly where in Texas this one is, but again, these are all in the area of Dallas, where they are getting that partial eclipse and should see totality in just about 15 minutes. Now, this is a shot from NASA that's pretty cool to look at because it's pretty red. That is over in Russellville, Arkansas, one of the cameras that we have along that path of totality. For now, I do want to head to a quick 2-minute commercial break here at 2:26 on the East Coast and 11:26 on the West Coast. You're watching our live, raw, and unfiltered coverage of the Total Solar Eclipse 2024 presented by Nissan. We'll be right back.
An indication that totality did happen on time. 1:32 Eastern time is when it will be fully covered, this being the sun. John, thank you very much.
Amen.
For the audience leaving us right now, your local programming is next, but we're not going anywhere. Reminder, you can always check us out online at scripsnews.com. If you're staying with us, there is much, much more headed your way. Scripps News on the scene, right back
Scripps
in
News.
3 minutes.
That's some conspiracy shit for you.
Because I didn't know if I was allowed
about to look, but this is pretty cool. It's like the perfect crescent moon. You can see it moving straight across the sun.
Whoa.
We get full totality here in Austin. This is like something that I've never seen before. Now, around me, it's not as dark as we thought it would get. You can hear the people cheering in the background, everybody looking up. I'll step to the side so that you can see. There are thousands of people out here on this lawn. People traveled from all across the country to be here in Austin to witness this totality. Now, they told us about 4.5 minutes. It started about a minute ago. Let me see what else I can see for you guys. Oh, there it goes again. It is
Really,
the
nigga?
perfect crescent moon on the top right. As the moon is passing over the sun, you can hear more people cheering. The light is kind of going in and out. I thought it would be a lot darker. I thought in the moment of totality it would get kind of dark out here. As you can see,
Doesn't get that
it still
dark.
feels like the sun is out. We didn't think that we would be able to see it from here because of the clouds. We thought we would have some bad weather. It is kind of cloudy, but we are still able to see. It's still going on, and it's pretty amazing. Now we can't see much of the sun, so I guess the moon is completely blocking it right now. You can hear some people cheering because we can't hear. So this is the actual moment, what they call the moment of totality, where you cannot see.
The word of the day is totality, everyone. Say it with me, totality.
It was worth it, even though there was the risk that we may not completely see the eclipse. We got to see what I just described to you guys, and that is a really incredible moment. I think it's over. I'll be telling my children about that. It's something that I never thought that I would
that shit was
see.
whack,
I know
wasn't
that
it?
you cannot look directly at it. You have to use these glasses because it does get so bright as the moon blocks the light.
Man, imagine having to say the same thing over and over.
And like I said, thousands of people behind me traveled
Thousands of people
for
behind
those
you.
4 minutes
It didn't get that
just to
dark.
be able to see the eclipse where the moon passes directly over the sun. Something that we get maybe about every 20 years here in the U.S., but here in
Where the earthquakes at, man? We're the end of the world, man. Damn. I thought we was... The ground should be shaking by now. Damn, 145,000 watching.
Top right hand side of your screen, it'll take you
That's
to
when
where
we
you
was
need to
watching.
go to hit that submit button, but include your name, location, and maybe a little header there. But as you can see, this is from Gabe over in Jonesboro and says, here in Arkansas with a beautiful sight, can't wait until totality. Also have this one right here
That word
coming in
again.
from Paula in Oklahoma. It says solar eclipse at the moment over in Oklahoma. Take a look this one from Dawn over in Havana, Illinois. Mrs. Brady's classroom ready for the eclipse. Havana Junior High. That's pretty cool to see as they all made their special glasses and are looking up. They're ready to go, and they're still, you know, maybe about 45 minutes or so away from that totality,
Cool.
but it is going to be cool to see. Just like this person said, Jeremy says,
Cool.
Cool. And that's, I mean, pretty standard. It is very cool.
Really, nigga?
We also have this one from Rye
We
Camp
in
over
Glen
in
Heights in back of
It says, "We in
F-150."
Glen Heights in back of F-150. It looks like it's not loading, though, unfortunately. All of these are
Why the
coming
fuck
in
y'all
over the
putting out
last little
shit that
bit,
ain't
so
loading?
looks like that was the last of them. But if you do want to scan that QR code, you can send us your videos, your photos, all of it.
Nah, y'all
right
trying to
here
steal my
on
crypto and
Live
shit.
Now from
Nah,
Fox.
I ain't scanning
And you are
shit.
taking a live look over at Dallas, Texas once again. That is where we are in that partial eclipse, but it does look like we're getting closer and closer to totality, which should be happening
hurry
in a
up.
matter of minutes. We also have this image right here that just popped up on our screen. This is coming in from Indianapolis as folks are gathered to watch totality there as well. Do want to head over to our Fox 7 Austin team. They are at some of the watch parties as they do get closer to totality. Let's pop up that audio and listen in.
People here, they're having fun. They've got their eclipse glasses.
Currently
And
being
every time you
filmed
get
with a
break of sun,
potato.
you can actually sort of see the eclipse. You see that sliver of the sun blocked out by the moon. People keep cheering here when they see that. And it's getting kind of dark.
Losing
We're
power
getting
in
the feel
Dallas.
Of what the eclipse is here. at
Very
the launch.
blurry.
We got a couple people we're talking to. This is Nancy right here.
There it is. There it is.
I like how you're laying on your back
Put my
there.
glasses on.
How cool is it?
Well, I can't see it with my glasses, but I can see
Exactly. Look at it with your eyes.
It's okay.
The same thing I did. Well, you can't even see the shit.
Over here, right?
Oh, losing power again in
Why did you guys
Dallas.
decide to come out here?
We figured it would
lifetime opportunity to see this. I mean, I don't think we've ever been in a total eclipse before, and the next one isn't until, I don't know what is, like 600 or 800 years.
Yeah, you may not be here then.
Definitely won't be here, so definitely worth an opportunity. I mean, it's cloudy, which kind of sucks, but just seeing everything get dark, I think, is a pretty good, pretty cool opportunity.
Yeah, and you can actually kind of see it, right?
You can see it a little bit. I mean, you just gotta keep vigilant.
Yeah, people keep good clapping and cheering every time they see a little sliver of the eclipse. We've got some people over here, Aaron,
so hilarious that it's
Megan,
cloudy.
and John. Tell me, why did you guys decide to check out the eclipse with all these people?
Well, we're actually born and raised in Austin, so local, and we wanted the opportunity
Keep it short,
to come
ma'am.
out and be with
We don't
other
need your
local
whole life
Austinites
story.
and people who've traveled from all over, really.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just here with my sister and her boyfriend and just
I don't want to be on
enjoying the
camera.
eclipse.
And you have a British accent, but you're not actually here for the eclipse, right? We got to clarify.
Correct.
I'm here to get some ass.
Hanging out with my girlfriend's sister to come and enjoy
Yeah.
once in a lifetime opportunity.
Just want some ass this weekend.
And it really is. It really is, guys.
been
Thank
a
you
while.
so much. We're going to have much more coming up throughout the day on the eclipse here. But boy, it is getting dark here. It is
No,
like
it's not.
nighttime here in South Austin at the Long Center.
No, it's not.
It's really just kind of a cool
It's just like the
communal
news,
experience.
exaggerated.
Everyone's just here having a good time, getting along. And we'll have much more coming up
No,
at
it's
5.
just
For now,
stick
we're live
with
in
you,
South
man.
Austin.
You
Guys,
down
back
on
to
the ground in the streets.
Very cool. A lot of people showing up at the
Going
Long
back
Center
to
and
the-
looking up at the sky currently. Neat to see. Well, the moon shadow is hovering over the hill country.
It's just about there. Let's go straight out to Rudy Cosby.
I need that. I'm gonna come. I need that
We've
shit.
been showing you our
Diddy, you know.
Eclipse cam. There it is. And it's looking pretty dark out there, Rudy.
Yeah, it's like a dark,
we are
but
just
not
moments
dark.
away. We've just got just a
It's like
little
you in
bit
a
of the
can
sun
or some shit.
that is left, and of course, we've got some clouds that are starting to move in right now into the area. We had a clear view just a moment ago, and
It's cloudy as
and
fuck.
I'm not sure. You can hear the folks cheering. We are really
See, it
really
is
close
dark.
now. You can just see a little bit.
Really,
Boy,
nigga?
the sky is now dark, and there we are. We are at the moment right now. I'm looking up. Go look up. You can look up. Can you
Motherfuckers
take the
shooting
camera up,
fireworks.
Chris. I can see stars.
Yeah, that's what we want to
There's
see,
stars
man.
that
The
are
real
shining
shit.
through.
They doing all this damn that shit fire right there.
We are at the moment
Well, it's
right
just
now.
like,
Here in
boom,
Lake
and just like
Buchanan.
explode.
You can see the corona.
Hey, what if that shit did explode like right
the
now,
clouds
dog?
are actually
That'd be
helping to enhance
crazy.
this
What would you
moment,
do?
guys. It's really nice.
It's nice.
Everyone's trying to get a little quiet. Boy, it has really, really gotten dark here.
Yeah,
here it
this
is
the
for the
flow.
next
This
4
the
minutes.
they got it right here.
We are at Total
He's so
Eclipse
smart. He like point the camera at the shit.
over Lake Buchanan.
Duh.
Some fireworks are starting to go off on the other side of the
But
lake.
what if that shit said? I don't know what I'd do.
Oh my God, fireworks!
I think the kids
Fuck
are
them
excited about the
fireworks.
fireworks too.
Look at the moon, nigga.
It looks like maybe 15 minutes after sunset here.
Yeah.
That's the feeling that we're getting. And now we're starting to see some of the beating.
That shit fire.
We're able to look up without our protection.
And it's gone.
That may be a slight solar flare
Then it's God. Yeah.
on the lower portion.
It's that same flare, yo. That's what we need to be concerned about. That's
Only
what
one
this
star
is about.
I
That
see.
flare.
Hey,
It's
Rudy.
out right now. Yeah.
You know, the shot
Yes,
we
guys.
have on the air right now is spectacular.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
I'm so glad
and
that you did it. I
you
would have
said
never
there are
thought.
stars out there. We're kind of tight on the eclipse right now, but you can see the stars too, right?
That baby scared as shit. You hear him?
Can you pull out, Chris, just a little bit? They want to see if they can catch that star
No
that's
Diddy,
just
you
to the right of the moon.
Pull out.
Can
You pull out,
can
you know,
catch
no
that,
Diddy,
guys,
you
now?
know.
No,
It's a little hard to see. Yeah.
You know, no
When we
Diddy
first
shit.
showed it when it was a
But
wide
can you,
shot, you
can
could
you
see a
see the
little bit.
red flare? Can you see the red flare on the
Yes.
Yeah, we want the
Yeah.
stars.
At the bottom there.
Maybe that's a coronal burst or something. That looks great.
Wow, what a shot we are looking at.
And you're right, the clouds are actually helping this shot at least. I don't know from you guys out there, but it looks great. It's really amazing.
That solar flare is concerning.
Yesterday,
Bro.
how he back in October.
That shit concerning, actually.
He was catching.
That's that CERN.
Annular that took place, the Ring of Fire, and he was disappointed that cloud cover was happening. And then he looked at his photographs in his video, and the clouds actually enhanced the moment. And he's right. It's pretty amazing.
You know what? Of course, stay with this shot because, yeah, you can really see, I don't know what that is, a coronal mass ejection or something at the bottom. But what about the horizon? Is it dark all the way to the horizon? Or I don't know if you got the horizon where you are there. But I heard that...
It's the cloud cover. I'm looking back toward the dam now. The lights are on at the dam, and looking back east.
That shit is lasting a long time.
It really does look like maybe 8 o'clock.
The birds is chirping. That shit's all a lie. The birds stopped chirping.
Started to go down.
Can clearly hear birds in the
Rudy,
background.
talk a little bit about the temperature.
See if I can hear the frogs.
It's the ground shaking.
We were talking about the frogs earlier this afternoon. Tell us a little bit about the temperature. Is it cooler? Are you feeling cooler outside right now?
Yeah, the temperature definitely dropped just a few moments ago, and we've got a nice little breeze that's blowing through that's adding to it, the feel, the sensation.
Well, we're hearing lots of oohs and ahs and yelps and stuff.
A lot of kids excited.
Oh, I think it's starting to come out.
Here it comes. It's starting to merge back out. And
No Diddy, you know.
Boom.
All right.
It's gone.
Glass is back on. And that's it, folks.
Wow.
That's
the worst part.
That's great. Okay.
When it's over.
Oof, that was amazing to watch. That was coming in from our Fox 7 Austin team. Now, we are about to be in Totality over in Dallas, so I do want to pop up their live coverage right now.
We can.
People are getting quieter and just kind of processing. You kind of need to let all your senses go. As Steve has been mentioning, don't have the phone out. Just take in this moment. And Dan, what are we going to kind of see?
What's funny is I live streamed it on
Well,
my
I
other
tell you
channel.
what, I mean, if we get lucky, we might see, that diamond ring effect.
'Cause I would've watched
maybe Bailey's beads. Bailey's beads is, as the sunlight is
No Diddy,
actually passing through the deep lunar valleys, and we're able to see that. That would be a bonus. And a diamond ring effect is when you literally have just that
That's that CERN
moment before totality, and you see that kind of pinhead of light on the outside of the sun. So
I think I can fly now. My
Blake,
junk
we're
DNA
just about
was
here.
filled.
Right now. We're at 140 right now.
Do I feel any different?
Oh my gosh.
He almost said God. Go ahead and say it, bro. It's amazing. It's worthy.
Okay.
Here we go, guys. Keep those glasses on.
We don't want to be sued here. Yeah, I didn't get that dark yet. Damn, that shit is though. Sensational. Where Kariga at? Dumbass cameraman. Fired! Get the fuck out of here. You're fired. Moon just explode. This nigga finally got the camera up there. Too late now. There you go.
Spectacular.
The fuck was that? Y'all saw that shit? Hold up, yo. It was after he looked up at it. Here it go right here. Hold up. Here it come. Watch. It got blue, look.
Spectacular.
Here it come. Was that just a squadron? Was that a squadron of alien spaceships? I'm not sure. I don't know, man. It looks like a fleet, bro. It's like a fleet of drones. So precise. I'm gonna try and time it a little bit better. No. 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 There it is. A squadron of drones during the eclipse. Just some birds? No, we don't think so. This mystery goes deep. Fuck the glasses! Fuck the glasses!
And it's gone. You are looking live at the moment of totality. We have just completed it here in downtown Dallas, and what an incredible sight this has been. Mother Nature certainly smiling down across North Texas for really near perfect conditions for viewing, at least here in downtown Dallas. Dan and Blake, what are you seeing over where you are? Dan, I've got to ask, I saw the little dot right to kind of the lower right-hand portion of the sun. You had mentioned you were hoping to see some.
BTC over 73. All right, let's look at some crypto before I go. Nice.
I love it.
Ink looking good. I see. That's the eclipse right there. That's what we needed. The eclipse, bro. Now we see that ain't nothing gonna happen. The eclipse is over. Market's rebounding. No, it's not over 73. But still though. Looking good. Nice. Nice.
I love it.
I fucking knew it, man. ETH. Let's go. Let's go. It's time. Knew I should have pulled my fucking LP when that shit was down. I knew I should have pulled my ETH. Do that. Fuck it. We let it rock. Let's stay above that 200 though, ETH. I'm gonna need a week or two out of that. Stay above that 200. You know, let's build some support. I gotta get out of here. I'm out. Hope you guys enjoyed this. We'll do more bullshit like this in the future where I don't give a fuck. All right, peace.